Offshore reliability. Made in America. Introducing Gulfstar FPS, the new deep-water floating production solution from Williams, a leader in North American energy infrastructure.
Williams has been building oil and gas infrastructure in the U.S. for more than a century. We own and operate several offshore facilities as well as operate large gas processing plants. We own one of the deepest spars in the world, the Devil's Tower Spar. And we have a history of providing safe and reliable services to our customers. Gulfstar is a Williams proprietary floating production system, or an FPS as we call it. Utilizes a classic spar hull with a traditional three-level deck. And since we had no specific site when we started the design, we had to make the concept as flexible as possible. So it's designed for ranges of water depth such as 3,000 to 8,500 feet of water, and it has a core module with a capacity of 60,000 barrels of crude oil and 100 million a day of gas. Now that crude oil capacity can be increased by another 30,000 barrels up to 90,000, and the gas capacity can be increased up to 200 million.
Gulfstar is engineered for speed to market, and that starts with fabrication. The floating production system is designed with constructability in mind. The framing configuration and circular center well help simplify fabrication. The vertical construction of the blocks provides ready accessibility to the workspace and minimizes confined space concerns. Finally, the use of panel line and jigs further accelerates the process. Once completed, the vertical blocks are rotated to horizontal position, lifted, and set in the graving dock for incorporation into the hull. This process is repeated for all of the hull blocks. Meanwhile, in Houma, fabrication of the three-level topsides is well underway. Each deck is fabricated and outfitted in an overlapping sequence to expedite assembly of the finished module.
This will in fact be the first truss or classic spar hull ever to be built in the U.S. The hull will be built at a facility in Aransas Pass, Texas, and our topsides will be built in Houma, Louisiana. But in addition to that, we're creating multiple jobs, as much as 1,000 jobs in 20 different states, where we're buying and procuring additional equipment, engineered type items that would be parts of Gulfstar One. So yes, we're quite proud of the number of jobs and the number of states that we will have included in Gulfstar One.
Gulfstar is designed for optimal efficiency during the installation process. Prior to the arrival of the hull, suction piles are pre-installed. The graving dock is flooded. The containment wall is removed, and the hull is towed from the graving dock. At the site, the hull will be upended to the vertical position and mooring lines attached. Early installation of the hull allows for the pull-in of the subsea flow lines, umbilicals, and export pipelines. This close choreographing of Williams and producers' scopes creates opportunities for efficiency through vessel sharing. Next, the completed topsides is loaded out and secured to the marine transportation barge. While the deck is being loaded out, the Saipem 7000 is being mobilized and prepared for the deck lift. A single lift of the topsides module reduces hookup and commissioning time to less than 45 days.
Well, one of the main advantages is being pre-engineered as we are, we can deliver the product much faster. Our speed to market is much faster than anyone else's, and that certainly is a huge advantage. We can also minimize the engineering and construction risk, again, because of our pre-engineering. And as we build consecutive Gulfstars, that will even be minimized more. To take care of our customers' specific site requirements, we've allowed for what we call plug-and-play options. And these are additional features that they can add to the Gulfstar that will address each of their specific sites.
Safety and reliability are built into every component of Gulfstar FPS. Its durable design and extensive safety mechanisms ensure that the facility can withstand virtually any operational challenge. But engineering is only half the story. At Williams, our people make the difference. Their training and diligence day in and day out help ensure a safe working environment, as well as the protection of land, air, and water.
When we started Gulfstar, we assembled a team of deepwater experts, engineers, and operational people, and we invested the time and money to do the job right, to get the engineering done right before we started construction. So we really feel that we have a product that really meets the industry's needs.
As the single source provider of production, handling, and export services, Gulfstar is a one-stop shop for deepwater producers. Offshore reliability, made in America. That's Gulfstar FPS. At Williams, we make energy happen.